What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Awesomeness, and if you guys are new to this channel, please feel free to leave a like and that subscribe button down below. We're on the road to 300 subscribers, and tonight I will be simulating this first round of matchup between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Los Angeles Lakers. If you guys are new to this, well, actually, you already said that part, but yeah. Let me know in the chat or in the comments down below. If you guys hold up, I kind of lost my words there. Let me know in the chat or in the comments down below, your score predictions and your, and who you think will win this game. So, in the chat or in the comments down below. I don't really know what I'm saying anymore, but, yeah. It's gonna be an interesting game. I, think that the Lakers, should be able to get the win here. But, yeah. Without further ado, we're gonna jump right into the action. So, feel free to sit back and relax and just chill out. Let's go.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. GA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much. Last season, LeBron James set a career high in assists, and he said the assist has always been his favorite. LeBron said, "It gives my teammates an opportunity to score, and that's what's always mattered to me." And that team-first mentality is just a big part of who LeBron is. Kevin?
Always looking to bring his guys with him. Thanks, David. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Turner is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's McLaughlin in at the one spot. And for Los Angeles, they've got Howard. Luka Doncic out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's LeBron in at the three, the small forward. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Rondo finds Doncic. James, the bounce pass. And the three off target. James against Turner. Dishes to Randle. Passes it to McLaughlin. Just three to shoot. The second chance effort. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
LeBron passes to Doncic. Here's Wood, and finished off by Wood.
You know, Rondo's highest priority is to get his teammates open shots every trip. I mean, that's what makes him go and endears him to his teammates.
Here's McLaughlin. Snatched away. Outside Rondo. Howard up on top. Doncic passes to James. Shoots over Turner. Tips it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Now here's Beasley. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bobbed up there for Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
To the paint, here's Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And Gobert drops them both. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Howard against Gobert. LeBron outside. Cloak loose. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered him.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Basket good. James has got his second basket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Beasley. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, here's Turner. That's short off the rim.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Offensive rebound. Here's Howard. Gobert with the block. And they'll keep possession. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside Turner. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
What's up?
Free throw good, James.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Randall. Beasley outside. Off target with his three. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 15-6 run.
You know, I still think Rondo is a great role player in the league. He knows he's out there to distribute the ball and provide leadership on the floor, and he does both really well.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Shots. The free throw drops for Rondo. And so Rondo hits both free throws. Timberwolves trail by 11. Beasley with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Gobert. And that one, good.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's James. He's got 7. Howard draws the double. Gobert with the block, but they recover it. Doncic. That one off the back iron and out. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Turner finds Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Shot from the inbound. Howard, the pass to Wood. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's James following the bucket by the Timberwolves.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Pass to Turner. Randall against Wood. And Gobert with the basket on the assist for Randall. Gobert's got 6 points. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. The shot by Turner, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Beasley against Doncic. That one falls. And now a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
Boy, a strong, versatile offensive player. Doncic capable of burning you from anywhere on the floor.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. Group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Markieff Morris comes in for Christian Wood. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. And it's Green in for Rajon Rondo. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Omari Spellman has come in for Gobert. Johnson comes in for Randall. Okogie's checked in for Turner. And Culver's subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. Now here's Beasley following the miss by Jarrett Culver. 4 on the shot clock. Fires the 3, drills the three-pointer.
Good quick shot that time by Culver. Did a nice job setting himself up to knock it down.
Doncic outside. The pass to Kuzma. And Culver pulls it down. Timberwolves trail by 6. Beasley, the pass to Spellman. Kicks to Culver. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. There's the dish to Beasley. Offline with his 3.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Now Green. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's McGee, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Beasley outside. That's tipped. Culver kicks to Beasley. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Doncic.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. He tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Take a break. 2 shots. Free throw good, Kuzma.
And Clark, it was a roller coaster season, to say the least, for Kyle Kuzma. Saw his role get diminished on the Lakers, and his stats across the board were down.
Yeah, Greg, you go back to your playing days, mine as well. It's hard for young guys early in their career to understand role playing. They equate their production with minutes and accolades as opposed to contribution for the team. And Kyle Kuzma has tremendous talent, great versatility. Early in his career, I think he's going to be fine in the long run.
He gets it in there. Culver's got 5 now.
Boy, I love Culver's assertiveness right there. He did not let the contact bother him at all.
Green deciding where to go with it. Anjic passes to Kuzma, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, and early on, doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Yeah, getting to the line and converting, that's the big thing. It's always good when you can do that because it stabilizes your offense.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, you look at Kuzma, the 27th overall pick in the NBA draft, guys, a multi-talented, confident forward with impressive skill and potential.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Beasley against Green.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Beasley, following the basket by JaVale McGee. Pass to Okogie. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Kuzma pulls it in. Lakers leading by 12. 124 left to play here in the first. Passes it to Morris. Shoots over Culver. They get it again, and it's McGee with the jam.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
.110 left here in the first quarter. Timberwolves trail by 14. Here's Okogie. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, you know, this is just too easy for Kogi. I mean, the defense cannot afford to let him get deep, established positioning.
Kuzma, and it's McGee with the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now here's Beasley. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Turner's checked in for Malik Beasley. .29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Kept alive.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 6. From the high post, and the jumper is good. Doncic has got 8.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game about evolving his game.
Biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability. This year I'm just trying to be a consistent defender, find my teammates because I have so much attention offensively. So I think those are 2 areas.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Markieff Morris is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Doncic, and it's Green in at the 2. Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good. Craig, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
A matter of speed that time for Culver. Got him inside for his shot, and the defense just couldn't keep up.
Here's Doncic. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Doncic. Lays it up off the glass. Doncic has got 12 points in the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Spellman. Here's Culver. Offensive rebound. Johnson inside. Covered by Morris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And the first one drops. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Christian Wood comes in for Morris. LeBron, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Danny Green. Timberwolves also changing it up. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Amari Spellman. Julius Randle comes in for Johnson. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Josh Okogie. All free throws good from Turner.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Rajon Rondo. The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Evan Turner. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the middle. And finished off by Wood.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Randle. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And saying, you want a piece of this? Randle easily getting the better of that exchange.
Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
You know, guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. You know, he waits for the opportunity and then boom, right to the rack.
Turner passes to Randle. Back to Turner. He kicks it to Culver. The pass to McLaughlin. Just 4 to shoot.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Outside Rondo. To the inside. And the dunk by James.
You got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
Inside. Rebound the Lakers. Woods got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center, able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
Rondo is doubled. He's looking for Howard and finds him, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's McLaughlin. No points in the game yet for him. And Randall throws it down.
And rolling with such quickness. There's just no way to keep Randall from scoring that.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Good, nice job down low. Doncic has got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Outside Turner. Randall against Wood. They double him with James. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Lakers now. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Rondo is doubled. Here's Wood. Howard trying to free himself up. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
You know, this is Rondo's role. He's out there to run the offense and give his teammates room service dimes.
Wood against Randall. Here's McLaughlin. 6 to shoot. To the middle. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Doncic finds Rondo. High post, Howard. LeBron James on the wing. Shoots over Turner, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And, you know, you come to expect this type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
Outside Turner. Pass to Randall. Fade away. LeBron grabs the miss.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
You know, Howard knows his limitations on this end, realizes when he should take these kinds of shots.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Now, here's Culver. 7 points in the game. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Gobert. On the wing, Turner. James covering. Shots good by Turner.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Rondo passes to Wood. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Wood's got 10 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the Timberwolves call timing.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
some changes here for the Timberwolves. Okogie's checked in for Turner, and it's Malik Beasley in for Culver. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Doncic, and there it is for him.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Lakers leading by 22. And they double up Rondo to the paint. Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Really, really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Okogie, and it's sent back by Howard. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Gobert. Here's Okogie. Sweet little floater. Okogie's got 6.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Doncic looking it over. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the layup.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
Okogie, the pass to Gobert. Randall, Gobert trying to get open. That's good from Randall on the assist by Gobert.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Rondo, and he converts the layup.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Randall against Wood. Randall no good. And here's Los Angeles. Down low. Here's Doncic. Excellent D there from Beasley. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Knocked away. Rondo with the steal. And they're pushing it up. The 3 for Doncic. The shot will not fall. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Rondo against Beasley. And there's the pass to Okogie. Now Gobert down to 5 on the shot clock. And no good. Excellent D from Howard. Now here's Rondo, guarded closer, and he drops it in from the low post.
This offense just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter. They're really cooking now. Actually, cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is. Fire!
Okogie in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Well, I like this from Okogie. I mean, still refining his perimeter game so he makes his presence felt inside.
Rondo finds Wood. LeBron with it. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Morris comes in for Christian Wood. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And it's Green in for Doncic. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's McLaughlin, covered by LeBron. Clock at 4. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Beyond the arc. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got 5 points now this quarter.
a reliable stretch forward. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his three-point shooting.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Dwight, what has your approach been so far tonight?
I'm just trying to play with a lot of energy. I'm do the best I can on the defensive end to help my teammates out. Post hard.
Dwight, thanks. Good luck in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 16 points, 4 assists, and 6 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they just about ran their offense to perfection. They pounded the ball inside, and the entry feeds were on time and on the money. It was a clinic to watch. The second half is going to be no contest if they keep getting shots 8 feet in it.
How about you, Shaq? What you think about Minnesota?
Well, you live by the 3 and you die by the 3. And today, they're dying. And as cold as they've been behind the arc, they keep firing from deep. What are you doing? I know they got a lot of ground to make up, but they can't continue with this game plan. Not working.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Timberwolves shooting under 40% all in all for the game. So on the floor for Minnesota. Randall out there with Gobert. Then it's Evan Turner. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. Kicks it out to Beasley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. McLaughlin, no good. Lakers shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. And that one's good. Doncic.
Doncic is able to blow by opponents and make them pay. Even though he's not the greatest athlete, he's sneaky quick.
I remember when Doncic was first asked, who is your favorite player? And, boy, he did not hesitate. LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of them, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said, LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy who knows his stuff. Clearly out of sync to begin this half, 0 for their first 3 attempts.
And it's Rondo penetrating, makes it off the glass. Rondo's got 8 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Beasley outside. To the inside. Gobert. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 10 points for him.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Pass to James. To the wing on the left. The wide open look here for Wood. Second shot opportunity. And they pick up 2.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Randall with the bucket.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Doncic kicks to LeBron. Little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Wood passes to James. Bobbed up there for Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Here's McLaughlin. He's covered by Rondo. Here's the teardrop, and it's sent back by Howard. LeBron right side. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Doncic comes with the double team. Kicks to Gobert. He dishes it to Turner. Here's McLaughlin. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Rondo. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
To the middle. Wood with the block. To the paint. Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that Howard is really good at staying aggressive when he knows he's hot. In attack mode on the offensive end.
Outside Turner. Inside. Here's Randall. They can't stop the run with that one. For Los Angeles, they've gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
To the right side. Down low, here's Randall. Yep, it counts. Randall's got 16.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
And here are the Lakers. They're on an 18-6 run. James looking it over. Count that one. LeBron's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
McLaughlin lays it up and banks it in.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Rondo passes to Doncic. Over Beasley, and it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Rondo. Doncic has got 22 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us. Went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about. And hey, physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Morris comes in for Christian Wood. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And it's Green in for Luka Doncic. Randall passes to Johnson. That one drops for him. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
Back to LeBron from the arc. But they get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Morris. Here's McGee, and finally they hit one. McGee's got 10 points in the game.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, in close shots that he takes.
Spellman the pass to Okogie. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 10 points for him.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Now here's Green. Defense right on him. That one's not going to go.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Dishes to James. Morris, left side. That one doesn't go. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Okogie, the pass to Johnson. Here's Randall. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Green. For 3. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
And here's Culver. He's got 7. Here's Spellman. Buries the long-range jumper.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
James, the bounce pass. Shot from 6. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by LeBron. Kuzma's got 11 points.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
Passes it to Johnson. Now Randall. And he banks in the layup. Randall's got 8 points in the quarter.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
LeBron passes to Kuzma. Over Randall. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Here's Okogie. Got a hand on it.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
LeBron drives in.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
First one falls for him.
Well, there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to.
Jake Layman's checked in for Julius Randle. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Okogie. That one, no good. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Here's Okogie, covered by Morris. Pass to Culver. Here's Layman. The three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. LeBron dishes to Green. And James throws it down.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Minnesota shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Here's a Kogi, guarded by Green. Culver with it. Will it go? And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kuzma kicks to LeBron. Out to Morris. Takes a 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Spellman the pass to Okogie. But they'll get another chance. To the inside. Got it. Good job in the low post. 29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of strength Kuzma has to show, guys. I mean, take that contact, expect it, and still be able to convert. You've got to do that at this level.
Here's Okogie. 10 points for him. With 1 on the clock. No good on the last second attempt there. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, opening up a huge gap. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Bradley is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's J.R. Smith. And it's Morris in at the 5, down low. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Hey, now watch out when Caldwell-Pope is on the attack. He penetrates inside fast.
Culver passes to Reed. It's Evans, top of the key. No good from outside. The Lakers shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Side Bradley. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. 3 on 3. Here's Layman. To the paint. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Morris. Inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, fun watching Kuzma find a way to get out in the open court. The young legs on display there.
Culver kicks to Layman. Here's Reed. Another miss by Minnesota.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Evans, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Evans.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And that one is off.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Now Culver. Just 4 to shoot. The pass to Lehman from deep three-point range. Kept alive. Minnesota moves back up. And Hernan Gomez finishes it off.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Outside Brantley. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Kuzma. And again, no good by the Lakers.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Evans passes to Lehman. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Outside Brantley. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And free throw good from Avery Bradley. The Timberwolves have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Now, here's Culver. Here's Reed. And he uses the glass on the layup. Reeves got his first bucket in this one.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Bradley passes to Kuzma. Morris inside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Minnesota will come the other way. And here's Culver. The three. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Caldwell Pope passes to Brantley. Smith feeling it out a bit. Lock at 6. That shot off. Minnesota's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to Lehman. Here's Reed. Back to Lehman. And it's blocked. Caldwell Pope right side. Got a piece of it. From 13, and that's off the glass and in. Caldwell Pope's got 4 this quarter.
Extremely accurate from the mid-range. Caldwell Pope knows he has the touch to score from there.
Culver passes to Reed. No good on the 3. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Smith outside. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Lehman. He kicks it to Culver. Back to Lehman. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Reed the pass to Lehman. It's good.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Lakers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Passes to Smith. Caldwell Pope outside. Bradley against Evans. And Bradley gets it to go on the assist by Caldwell Pope. And it's 6 points for Avery Bradley. Culver with it. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Evans outside. Two points. That one goes. Lakers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Trying to get open is Kuzma. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, I love the confidence that JR shoots the ball with, and on occasion now, he can shoot you in or out of games when he falls in love with that three.
First free throw is good. Howard's checked in for Los Angeles. Alex Caruso comes in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Smith hits them both. Now Culver. Looking to get back on track here, and the layup is good.
Well, you look at Culver and you watch his game. He's a tough two-guard now. He's strong, he's got good length, and he's very skilled.
Now here's Howard. Morris right side. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And here's Evans. The pass to Reed. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Culver kicks to Lehman. Over Smith. And that one misses from Lehman.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Smith for 3. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Smith's got 4 this quarter. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Now, here's Culver, guarded by Bradley. Here's Evans. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Now, here's Culver. Tight defense on him.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Lakers working the ball around now, and that one is good. Howard's got 10 points in just the second half.
And you know what? There's no question about it. Dwight Howard still has it going on inside.
Culver passes to Reed. Trying to get something going. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Caruso. Here's Morris. Covered by Evans. Outside Bradley. Howard in the post.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Reed. Oh, we're going to see an ejection here, guys. Oh, boy, that's his second flagrant one foul of the game, and that's going to do it.
And it's a much earlier end to this game for him than he would have wanted. He brought it on himself, though, Kevin. I mean, 2 fouls that were way too forceful.
Hey, G, the official's not cutting him any slack on the second one, but that usually is the way it goes. You know, once you've crossed the line and committed the first flagrant, there's a zero-tolerance policy. We all know that when it comes to the next one. And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope checked in. He doesn't get the second one.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Okogie's checked in. .141 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Evans. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Here's Okogie. 6 on the shot clock. Evans inside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Dwight Howard.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
Now here's Brent. D right on him. The layup off target. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Hernan Gomez. Morris with the rebound. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Caruso looking for an opening. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
LeBron James has scored 28 points for the Lakers. Meanwhile, Julius Randle scored 20 points for the Timberwolves as the Los Angeles Lakers blow out the Minnesota Timberwolves 142-87. And that will pretty much be the end of the video. So thank you guys so much for tuning to this video. If you guys made it to the end of this video, make sure you guys leave a like, hit that subscribe button down below. We're on the road to 300 subscribers. And with that, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of the night. And as always, stay awesome.